Good morning, YouTubers. Happy Saturday morning. I just went to go drop off the mail. Drop off the mail every day. My business from home is extremely successful. Watch my series, Building a Business from Home. I don't keep secrets, guys. If I could show you guys a way to make money and in a non-consulting way and kind of keeping it simple. Because if I start consulting on YouTube, then someone's gonna look to sue me. So I got to be very careful. But Building a Business from Scratch series has been very successful for me. I did the whole eBay thing from home as a downtime thing, and I'm seeing so much success with it that you guys have no idea. Because there's a lot of middle class in pockets of the US. There's a lot of middle class in pockets of Canada. Now, a majority of the stuff that I ship, believe it or not, goes to Quebec, Halifax, Nova Scotia. All my stuff goes out to non-housing crisis cities where there's still disposable income. People don't make as much in some of those cities, but you know what? They still have a disposable income to live a normal life. And a lot of people keep forgetting that. They keep thinking it's the big city life, the big mentality, the big. In the end, guess what? It's big debt, you know? So, just driving through town here. I'm on my way to pick up a coffee there up on the hill so I can make a video for you guys, take my time. And there's a lot of old people just swinging their doors open in front of traffic on a 2-lane street, up and down, 1 lane up, 1 lane down, so be very cautious for other people. Anyways, yeah, okay. So, home business has been extremely successful. Very happy, very happy with the way things are going. And it's become now a part-time thing as opposed to a downtime thing. And when people say, oh, Mike, you know, you're paying 10% to eBay. Yeah, take my 10%. They're advertising for me. They're putting my stuff out there. They're doing all the legwork. All I got to do is pack it at home. And I've got a whole packing system now I set up. And I'll show you guys how my packing system works. I set up a really good packing system. I got my own scale. I do everything, you know, quick in a heartbeat. I packed like 14 things this morning in less than 20 minutes. You know? So, yeah, so I got some friends visiting from Colombia, and then they were looking at my setup, how I did that, and they're like, well, Mike, you know, last night, you only made $440 in sales. Yeah, but that's not including the sales I made from the day before that I shipped out, which was a lot higher. And they're like, well, you see this item, how much are you making off it? Well, you know, I buy it for 2 and I sell it for 12. Oh, okay. And then I told them, and I said this in Spanish, I said, but what if I sell 1 million of these? And I'm making $8 off something, but I sell 1 million of them. Then what happens? Then your mind starts to open up and think big, and start opening up and thinking outside the normal, typical thoughts. You got to think outside of that. You got to think outside, and that's, you know, go ahead, eBay, take my 10 points. I don't care, as long as they keep doing advertising my shop, putting me out there. You know, I'm getting 100% positive feedback. It's fantastic. So, luckily, not anyone could go there and write a feedback score, because I'd have a lot of fake accounts on there, because there's a lot of hate in town. So, lots of fake accounts out there, people writing fake reviews and stuff. Luckily, it doesn't work like that for eBay. Thank you, God. It doesn't work like that for eBay. So, anyways, another thing I wanted to tell you guys is I'm running for council, city council. I got to submit my papers on the 5th of September. I have everything good to go, ready to go. Everything's already filled out. I got 1 or 2 councilors that are sitting on the board right now to nominate me. and we'll go from there. You know, I don't know what I could do because I don't know what's happening under the underlying things. There's too many underlying things happening. So okay. Some lady just almost slammed into the side of my car. Poor thing. Anyways, so there's too many underlying things happening, and we don't know I don't know what they are. They know what they are, but I don't know what they are. So it's hard to make promises when you're running. This is my opinion, right? So it's hard to make promises that are hard to fulfill because a lot of people could sell you the world, but then once you get in there and sit in that chair, it's a completely different story, guys. Then you start realizing why things are the way they are, and you start seeing budgets, and you start seeing budgets and defaults and all kinds of stuff happening. You know, take some from here, put it there, and trying to balance it. And it's the city's budget. And you know what, guys? It's hard to promise things. And there's a lot of people right now that have already announced they're running when they're not allowed to. They have to submit their paperwork in on the 5th. Then they get the green light from the city hall. Then they could go ahead and start campaigning. I got buttons I'm going to make, signs, posters, and flyers. And I'm going to probably attend a few rallies, a couple of meetings, and I'll film it all for you guys. So I have a little section on my channel called My Campaign Run. So hopefully I get elected in. The community loves me. There's a good percentage of the community that likes me. Then there's a small percentage of the community that despises me. So it's kind of good to have that on your side, because the more they anti-you, just like they did against Donald Trump and they were anti-Trump, the more people turned and voted for Donald Trump. So I need that negativity of people to build me up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad, right?
Hi there, what can I get for you?
Hi, can I get a large coffee with the cream?
That's just one cream?
Yes, ma'am.
That's everything for you.
Yes.
210 at the window, please.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, all right. So like that's the deal. So city council, here I come. Hopefully people could see that, you know, I mean well for the town. But like I said, it's like until you sit in that chair for 2-3 months in that city council and start to really understand the underlying things that the average person walking down the street won't understand, then you start to open your eyes and start connecting the dots. Then things start to make sense to you. You know what I mean? So, kind of wanted to throw that out there too. Tap, tap, tap. Thanks, buddy.
Tap, tap, tap.
Enjoy the rest of your day, son.
Have a great one.
Bye. So, enjoying life. Oh, enjoying life. Okay, so I got somebody. I might even read the email for you guys. Just destroy me in an email saying that, how come I'm not looking at Donald Trump for the housing crash? So there's a lot of homeowners now in Ontario, Toronto, and stuff that are blaming Donald Trump for their homes going down 40% in value. You know, I don't know why Donald Trump would, you know, instead of, you know, they're blaming, like it's the UK blaming Brexit for everything when Brexit was the worst thing the UK could ever get. You get me, right? So, Brexit. The euro was the worst thing they could be in. Brexit was the best thing for the UK. But a lot of people don't understand these things. They don't get it, you know. The reason why the UK or England didn't switch the pound is so if they had to get out of the European Union, they can quickly. Now they're making up stories saying it's going to take 1,000,000 years, and the people that voted for Brexit are considered terrorists. It's all bullcrap. It's all this whole leftist wingnut agenda. Just, it's so crazy, guys. You know what I'm saying? This, I don't know, leftoriums, these severely brainwashed people. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know, like, you can't have a logic. Like, a lot of the stuff is just senseless. There's no argument. Anyways. Smoke's pretty strong, pretty thick. Supposed to have a barbecue today. My daughter's second birthday. I'll do a video for that. It's my daughter's second birthday. I'm so happy for my daughter. I love her so much. But again, it's this thick smoke. I got a lot of people coming in from all over the world visiting me. A lot of people look for a reason to come and see me, right? So, oh, it's your daughter's birthday. I'm coming, man. So, yeah, come on down. I'm here. I promise. I'll be here for you. So that's that, guys. I haven't seen Steve the Plumber. Steve the Plumber. He was supposed to come and see me. He never came. Oh, he was supposed to come on Tuesday. He never came. And today's already Saturday, so I guess he's not coming. I think he booked this trip for a week or a week and a half. And I guess he didn't have the time to come and see me up here. I kind of wish I saw him, but that's okay. What else do I got going on? That's about it, guys. Running for council series. I already got my first episode. Nothing major. But I'm going to do a video on the paperwork I have to fill out. It's like this. It's bigger than the King James Bible version. It's like the Bible with you could add a whole like extra 300 pages on the Bible, and I'm being very conservative with that. On how much you got to add to that. The paperwork's phenomenal. Anyways, guys, let me know how your day's going. Comment below. I'd like to know. I'm just, like I said, gonna work at the shop for a couple hours, play some board games, and then go home. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm tired.